Welcome back, everyone. It's the AK Mindset Gang back again with another Blue Lock episode, the best up-and-coming manga, sports manga out there, and you guys definitely need to be watching that and reading it. I'm here with my co-host, man like Ed. Talk to them.
Yo, wagwan. We're excited for this one as always, man. It's a Blue Lock video, so you know the spirits are always high. Because we're excited to speak about greatness, bro. Greatness. And this couple of chapters we're gonna go through, these 4 chapters. Oof, hey,
actual fire.
Even on the hype train, get on it now. Is it gonna be too late? It's never gonna be too late actually, because it's a great series. But you know, I might as well join early. You know, enjoy it before loads of people come in. You know, be the first ones to spread the praise of Blue Lock.
Facts.
Well, yeah. Let's get into the video, bro.
Yeah, let's just jump into it. Chapter 121. We start off with everybody basically appreciating Rins' great goal and Rins' genius ability. Everybody's gassed, celebrating, commentators going wild. And I feel like for the first time, we kind of see the crowd on their side, like legit shouting for the Blue Lock players, which is, we've never seen that. We've never seen them celebrate with them. Like, it's mad.
Yeah, because it's always been like shocked before, but now it's like, oh, yo, that was too far not to celebrate with you guys.
Legit. And we just like go through like the play in general. We see the involvement of the Isagi, and Isagi's also, I feel like this is like the first time I've ever seen Isagi proper like look at Rin as some mad genius. Like, look at him saying, wow, this guy is actually like, he's actually about that life. Like he can kick ball. Like, he was like amazed at his whole play.
This man knows ball, bro.
He actually
knows ball. I mean, I would do the same thing. In fact, I think if I was ever in that team, I would spend most times just being amazed at Rin than actually playing football. Because this man is ridiculous. He is ridiculous.
He is stupid, but he's still like his brother. He's still hella rude. Because how could he avoid Isagi celebrate? Like, Isagi's trying to celebrate with him, trying to say, like, oh, what a goal, and he just legit jumps out of the way. I'm like, bruh, like
ultra instant.
Both brothers,
like, don't touch me, bro.
Both brothers are not nice. They're actually not nice.
No.
And like, it's just stupid. There's only 5 minutes left to the half ends. Everybody is obviously gassed, but we understand that this situation, like, we're against the under 20s. It's not going to be easy. And I feel like this is the time when I see how much Mr. Ego has like instilled like some sort of strategy and formulation of like loads of plans, how they're going to progress, even though we didn't really 100% get to see it. But actually says, we have to go to plan B from here on and change to a more defensive style. And I think that's it's good to see that, so we can actually see that it's not just fun and games, we're just kicking ball. There's strategy to what we're doing.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun because you know that the national team is gonna come back hard. They cannot be embarrassed, bro.
Definitely
they cannot be embarrassed.
Definitely not.
So they're gonna try hard. No, I mean, everyone is on like 10 stop. Everyone's like ready to go, except from Say. He's still okay. He's still unbothered.
He still doesn't.
Everybody
care,
else is like, no. But everyone's like, yeah, we need to score like before this. And I like that because, you know, I thought like, no, they were like unbothered. It's like, no, we get the next half. It's a game of 2 halves thing. It's like, nah, we equalize now. I was like, okay. I'm starting to like the national team because before, for me, it was one-sided. I didn't care about the national team. I don't want them to win. But, you know, it's explaining more characters as this, like, they're showing the reactions to the goals and everything. It's like, you know, actually, it's gonna be peak for them if they lose.
It is.
It's gonna be very peak.
Like
so I'm starting to understand how they feel. Big humble.
Like,
but I think it's their fault though, because I feel like most of them underestimated Blue Lock.
Yeah, for sure.
They underestimated them big time. From the leader of the organization to the coach to the players to like Oliver, the captain. Every one of them underestimated them, bro. It's like, you know, it's Blue Lock, you know. But the national team.
And I don't blame them.
Who are these little kids? I don't blame them, to be fair. A no-name team like coming to play you.
Legit.
Exactly.
Who's Blue Lock?
But you can use the argument though. It's like, if this team all of a sudden wants to play us, you have to know that they have to be on something.
True.
Because imagine England national team on their own, then like a group called like their Cascades come and say, "Oh, we want to play you and take your spot." I'll be very worried. It's like, what gives them the confidence
Why are you trying to play us?
to think they can take exactly?
You're trying to expose us to something, like it's all mad.
So, but it's kind of the fault for underestimating them because
Definitely.
you don't want to when Nagy is on the team, Bachara, Sagi, you don't underestimate this kind of people.
I think the thing that surprised me the most, or like from reading this, was the fact that they weren't really in like any sort of like turmoil as a team, the under-20s. I would think because of how high stake the situation is and they all are top players. I thought as soon as they start losing like this, they'll be more at each other's throats. Like we do see the striker tend to get cussed out. But hey,
oh my god,
say was like, bro, if I create for you, don't have the audacity to miss. You score. If I give you opportunity, you score. And I was like, right, he's wilding. But he's not lying. He actually missed so many opportunities. Though. And he lost the ball.
2 times he's missed clear goal. It's like, when I give you ball, you score. I put on a play for you.
Simple.
They're telling me you can't blame only me. Fam, you're the only one as a striker in front of goal. Of course you can blame only you.
It's practically your fault. If you're going to miss, it is your fault. Like, score your goals and we're not in this like situation.
I expected more people to defend him still. That means everyone is looking thinking the same thing.
But everybody's too polite to say so. But
exactly.
Savage.
But Say's like, nah, this is not my team anyway.
He doesn't actually care.
I'm gonna tell you what my mind.
Trust me. He's like, I'm gonna slap it onto you, pattern up, or just get off the field. Actually get off the field. And
he's lost his chance, bro.
You think so? I think he still has an opportunity, man.
He's not coming back, bro. Do you see what happened at the end of the chapter? I mean, he's a baller, but compared to the other ballers on the team.
Oh, true. He's a plot point in this story. We're just using you until we can get rid of you and get the real show.
Exactly. I mean, you saw Shidou at the end. Shidou was smiling. It's like, next half you ain't gonna be there, bro.
Yeah, Shimon said
you ain't gonna be there.
It's demon time. It's demon time already.
It's time. Yeah. You need Bruce Buffer. It's time.
you're not ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be different. I can't wait for him to be on the pitch. I can't lie.
But the Blue Lock have to be careful though, because the end of this chapter really shows that these under 20 are not going to go out without a fight. Like they're energized. 5 minutes left of the game, bro. Like they're going to shell out. Get ready for the pressure. Get ready for like you have to fight. And obviously they go into that defensive formation. Nagy up front, alone, lone striker. 5 in midfield, and there was a back 4 and 5 in midfield. And they're trying to just like, I feel like they know that defensively they're vulnerable because obviously they're team full of strikers. So they kind of have to have an extra layer of protection. But I don't know if that's going to work out for them.
It's not. I don't think. Yeah, it's not going to work out. I don't think. Next couple of chapters are going to exploit it. Because you have to remember that these are not defenders.
True.
So yeah. But hopefully, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
I think the last thing I want to chat about this chapter was the mad save. So like you just said, they're not playing in their positions. How is this guy making this godly save and he's not a keeper? He's not a keeper. I'm so confused. Because that
this is not the first time as well.
Nah. He's a baller.
He is different. That guy is a talent, bro.
He's so
talented. I
want to
keep him around. He's the kind of player who plays everywhere.
Yeah.
He reminds me of like Daley Blind or like Van der Beek, because you can place him anywhere and he's gonna do well. But he takes it one step further from a striker to a goalkeeper.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different.
Like
God has blessed him.
Oh, definitely, man. He's the talent, his instinct, his ability. That save when he just it was going top corner. What big hand to it, great save. I was like, yeah, you're like Especially.
And can you imagine? He doesn't get the striking position. Then you as a goalkeeper gets chased out of the of the goal by somebody who was a striker. Then it's like, I still want to play for this team.
Imagine.
I'm going to be a goalkeeper now. You, a number one goalkeeper, gets chased out. That's what I was thinking about. So can you imagine the goalkeeper just gets chased out?
Oh, actually, so peak.
Because that's one thing we haven't seen the national team goalkeeper yet. He hasn't done anything of note. So it's like, you just imagine he gets replaced by
he's
striker.
about to lose
Oh,
his
the
position,
pain.
He's about to go, man. He's gonna get very political for him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel sorry for him. He has to.
Oh, that's too funny.
It's not for everybody.
Has to pull mad saves. He has to put mad saves in the second half. If not, there's only one goalkeeper for me.
Facts. Chapter 122. It's halftime. I think it was cool to see because you saw the parents in the crowd of the kids. I think that was really cool for the riot to do. It was just interesting.
I was so happy, bro.
Bro, it's gassed. I was gassed.
Because that's one of my criticisms. It's like, where are the parents? How are they reacting to this? Are they happy that child is getting a chance? Are they not happy that the child hasn't been home? Like, what's the reaction? We didn't get anything for like 120 plus chapters. So when I finally saw them, I was like, oh, finally, thank God, the other characters in this manga. So it keeps getting better for me. So it's like, yes, I was happy for that inclusion.
When you think about it, it's been ages since they've seen their kids from the Blue Lock, because these Blue Lock have been hidden away in this camp. It's been months. And we don't know if they even chat to them on a regular, because that's not even shown in the manga. So it's crazy.
No phones, no internet, and they're smiling. If that's my kid, I'm like, nah, we're going home now. But Mom, I have a game. Dad, I have a game. We're going home now. It's been 2 months. It's been like half a year. It's like, no. Come home. Come eat. Let me cook you some African food. You've lost weight.
Oh, don't kill me. Trust me. It was just good to see that and them interacting and at least seeing that all the time they spent away hasn't gone to waste and they're really developing as players. And they're definitely in some capacity gonna be top ballers in the future. Like might not be for the national team, but if all of these players don't make it, I'm gonna be really lost. I'm gonna be really lost for words.
They have to. There's so many stand-up characters in the Blue Lock team anyway. It's like they have to. And I want the way I want this anime manga to go, I mean, is I want all of them to be in different teams. I just want Isagi to go through see them like go through like a mini league or something and see them balling. Because I don't want anyone of them to be dropped. I want to see all of them play in the striker role. So they should go to different teams and just let's see how they do and let's see how they grow. There should be like a time skip. 2 years later, this man are like playing in the J League, doing numbers. Oh, this is gonna be exciting.
Do you know how sick that would be?
But I don't want any of them to get dropped.
Now I hear that. We have to see them continue to develop.
Yeah.
If not, and obviously we know that can't happen in the same team because that would be.
Yeah, that's why I think they need different teams because there can't be 11 strikers
at all. Moving on to the locker room scene, like we see the contrast, and we see how stressed the Japanese football president is because he's still losing it. He's still vexed.
He's moving mad.
I'm like, bro,
he's moving mad, bro.
I know. At this point, I'm saying he's betted loads of money on this game. At this point, like because the way he's moving, he's like, we can't afford to lose this game. Like he rips him. The guy by his neck and is against the wall and saying, bro, you can't lose this game. Winning is the must.
I see where it's coming from. Because imagine, because you said it with so much vim, like so much chest to the people. It's like, it was kind of condescending. It's like, we're going to beat you. The national team is going to beat you if we beat you. And it was like almost a given that Blue Lock was going to lose.
Yeah.
Then imagine all your like people that are sponsoring you and everything. They already said with your chest that they beat them, and they see you in halftime losing 2-1.
It's a bit embarrassing.
Do you know how embarrassing that is?
It's very embarrassing.
because I know that man didn't keep quiet. He was talking to everyone.
Oh, he was
Like,
gassing
at
up.
this Blue Lock, the big thing. He was gassing the team up and everything. And because he has Itoshi say, so because of that, he thinks, his automatic win.
He definitely had a burner.
So I can see where it's coming from. I'm telling you. No, the ones with great, no profile picture, just like
Trust me.
grey. It's like screw Blue Lock, the trash.
You can't beat the under 20.
The name is like 000123. Talking trash.
It's actually mad, and like you kind of see that kind of feel the tension that the under 21s are under, because when they're in their locker room, everybody is kind of. I feel like none of them have really been in this situation before. That's what it looks like to me. None of them have been in this
You can tell.
They're losing at half time. Like they're so lost. They're like, what do we do? Do we talk strategy? Do we keep doing what we're doing? Do we rely on our best players? What do we have to switch up? And to have that situation and then also have Say walking in and saying that man's done. I'm not playing no more. I'm like, what do you mean you're not playing?
The guy is moisturizing his face. Like, nah.
What do you mean?
About that, I'm not playing no more.
He said, I'm leaving.
I would have punched him up by now, That man is too condescending.
He is. He's not. He's so bad, man. I don't know why he's like that.
Fam, what did you see? Did someone embarrass him? Like, this being like this to everyone else? He's so condescending. Like, I love him, I hate him at the same time. Because as a character, he's cool, obviously. He's badass. But if I was a character in Blue Lock, I'm not gonna rate him.
I agree, man.
I'm not gonna rate him.
He doesn't seem like he's good for the team most of the time. Like, he's a great player, and when his play is fantastic and how he plays with the team, but the words he says, and like if you do one little thing that is not up to his standard, like he's on to you. He's like, bro, and there needs to be a little bit of leeway.
It's so disheartening, man.
Yeah, nobody's perfect like that. Nobody's perfect.
But it's them ones that annoys me the most. The ones that are really good and like act like this is so annoying because like they're so good and they're probably right, but it's like still doesn't give an excuse to be rude to me like that, bro.
Facts.
Okay, I might not be like you, because imagine Ronaldo and Messi going through the whole team like you're trash. Why didn't you score that goal?
Imagine.
I'll be pissed. It's like, oh my god, and you can't even say anything back because he's the best player on the team.
At all.
You just have to firm it and move on. Oh no.
It's kind of sad, but it's true. They kind of have to firm it. Like,
you have to firm it, bro. What are you going to do?
There's not much you can do.
You have to do it, please, because is your best player the one that led you to a goal and he says he's going to leave? It doesn't matter how much I hear him. You have to do it, please. Just say, oh, yo, chill, stay. And that's what the captain did.
Definitely.
So,
and like you said, the captain, Oliver, I loved how he was able to somehow kind of control the situation, even though it was going overboard. He looked like, he just looked like a man possessed. He looked like he was so passionate and, vigorated by this situation and seeing that, this is the first time I felt this way. This is the first time we're losing like this. This is the first time. And now how am I going to push forward and become better? And I wouldn't even say it's a speech, but the way he was able to talk to the team, you knew there was more to give. And we see that demon number 13, the wild card.
Oh dear Lord.
Baller.
It's gonna be a mess, bro. It's gonna be a mess.
Somebody's gonna die on the field, I'm calling it.
Oh, if this man doesn't get a red card, I'll be surprised. There's them one there who's gonna score a goal, goes to the goalkeeper and punch him in the face.
Oh yeah, facts.
In celebration.
Oh yeah, facts.
Fam, if them ones there, scores a goal, screams in your face. Yeah, I'm the one. Obviously, you're gonna react and it's gonna beat you up because it's a different kind of animal.
Can't be controlled.
But I'm hyped. I'm still hyped though. I cannot wait for him to be on the pitch.
Same, man.
Oh, he's gonna. You're pretty much guaranteed goals.
Oh yeah.
And that's what the other striker. I don't even know his name. That's how bad it is. The other striker, he's lost his. Oh my god. I'm never gonna show myself again. Can you imagine? I missed so many chances. They replaced me with an unknown person playing for the team for the first time. and you know Shidou is gonna score,
He's gonna score on his first
and he
chance.
scores.
It's gonna be his first chance. He's gonna bang it in.
I'm like, oh, for God's sake, why did it have to be me, bro?
Yeah, he's lost
Why
his
did
place.
it have to be me?
He's not gonna be
I
the.
know that man is
He's crying,
he's scared, man. He's worried. He's worried.
His
But
position
yeah,
is not
I want
secure.
to talk. The coach, the coaching philosophy is kind of dead in the national team because it feels like the players like do stuff themselves because they're so good. So they don't really need much strategy, and you know the characters and the players are quite smart and into big intellects themselves. They're really intelligent players, so don't need coaching. But I don't care how good you are, you need some kind of coaching, and it doesn't seem like they're being provided by that kind of coaching. Can you imagine the coach isn't there to talk to them?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Even though it's been scolded, but still, the first time I'm doing is not going to see the manager or something like that. I'm going straight to my team. Let's talk. What went wrong? It's non-existent. It's like really, this is a chance to speak to your team and see what you can do. Strategies like we were talking about. But nah, he was non-existent. I was like, well, yeah.
It's like you said.
Then ego, unlike ego, is like you can see the contrast.
It's true.
And ego is like, you know what? Let's finish them up.
Ego is like on point. Like you said, moving on to 123 and that kind of section, we see their locker room and we see how ego is now like looking at and breaking down the strategy, breaking down their play, making sure they understand how they have got to the position they're in. And we can see how pleased he is with Isagi and Rins' performance so far as like the catalyst to creating great football and great goals, which obviously we know man like Ego is about great goals. Like he's about playing great football. You know, like that's what he wants. And it's just crazy, like you said, to see the contrast of the national team, no real strategy, no real like they're kind of relying just on talent alone.
Yeah.
Blue Lock have, I would even say, equal talent, but have a guy coach that is so he's a practitioner of football. Like he understands football and he understands what it means and what it takes, and in different situations how you need to play to get the best out of each other. And like they're definitely accomplishing that. The first half is crazy for them.
Yeah, that's what gives them the edge, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that's what gives them the edge, because that's what they won the first half, because they have a coach that actually cares about them. I mean, we didn't even see the other national team's coach in the first half. All we saw is his reaction to the goals. There's no like, he didn't talk about how they plan to take care of people or stuff like that. No, nothing from him. It's just like, go play.
Legit.
But with Ego, we saw him talk about how if you fail, you find another way to do stuff and stuff like that. Yeah. Which is installed in them. But the other guy is just like that. I think that's the difference. Unless he does something else as a coach, he's terrible.
Facts. I think the thing that also puts
like a talent.
No, you go.
Yeah, a talent, like having talent in your team doesn't excuse you from not coaching or not giving them like direct like responsibilities and stuff to do. There's a difference between just, this is your defending, this is your job, to like, you're this person in the defense that leads this place and you need to do this. If this happens, this happens. If that happens, this happens. You need to do a triangle, you need to do the offside trap and stuff like that. Nothing, not even a word. Not like, he doesn't scream at them when they make a mistake. He doesn't praise them when they do something good. Something.
It's like they're playing five-a-side football.
Like, we have no character.
Just balling out, just do whatever you want. No structure, no nothing.
Yeah, but nothing. No sauce.
No sauce, man. No sauce. It's actually true. And like adding to that, you can just tell how much more levels Mr. Ego is, because they're not even, he's basically, like he said, it's 11 protagonists on the field. All of them they're not even trying to play as a team, but somehow he's got them working as a team, but also as individuals, trying to like fuel their own ego and fuel their own idea of what it means to be a striker and to play that position. And he's doing that while somehow making them kind of align their goals, while it's like kind of at the same time fighting each other and pushing each other and driving. And that's incredible, an incredible feat of coaching to do that, and he's not satisfied. He's like, bro, we're not finished yet. It's not done. You guys, I don't know why you're happy. I don't know why you're gassed right now. We haven't accomplished anything. Go out there and show me more. Like he's an incredible coach.
Yeah, so the game's not over until the final whistle, so don't get too carried away. So, well, I feel like he's because he knows his players. He knows the goals they want to achieve. You know, it's kind of set from the very first few chapters. Like they want to be the very best, so he knows that. So he knows what to do with those kind of characters. Like, you know what? If you want to be the very best, there's an opponent you need to beat, and this is the steps we need to take to beat this opponent. And once you get to that chance, beat them, then the competition between yourselves start. But before that, you need to work together as a team. As well as also showing, oh wait, we're working as a team, but I'm the main striker as well. And the way he does that, like you said, is just fantastic. So levels. It's heaven and hell when it comes to the two coaches.
Very much so. The next kind of panels, we see Rin dwelling on the words of his brother, like hanging on to those words that if he continues to hang on to that relationship, he's never going to surpass him. Then we get the beginning of the flashback. Finally, man. We've been waiting for this, man. We've actually been waiting for this for a long time, man. It's crazy. And like we see young Rin watching his brother play and dominate, which we're not surprised at. Like this guy has been a baller his whole life. And all his national awards and everything he's doing, the prodigy at the age of 8, getting interviewed. What 8-year-old is getting interviewed, man? he's very.
That's why I don't want to hear anyone complain to me when I'm doing Project Mbappe and Project Haaland.
Facts.
Okay, mind your business. Mind your business. When my kid is getting interviewed at 8 years old, then you know.
Facts, man.
Then you know. Project Mbappe is priority number 1.
Facts. It needs that's bro. Your child. Everything you said, I'll be doing the exact same thing. I'll be doing the exact same thing. And
if you can't play football, we better sing because Project Adele is next.
Bro, if you can't sing, we're doing Project Lewis Hamilton. You're jumping into you're doing something.
You know ball. That's you picked up my mind. Oh, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Don't worry. There's many projects to go through.
Trust me.
You better be Project Drake next. You better be a rapper.
Oh my days, facts, man. But it's mad to see how even at that age, say he's still so rude. He locked off the interview and told the anchor to shut up. He was just shut up and walked away. Oh. You're 8.
You're a little kid.
And you're playing football to get interviewed. Bro, you're not gonna say what kid is saying shut up to the anchor and is walking off.
Well, I might drop kick you, I can't lie.
I would have to. That's the audacity. The actual audacity. Like, that's bro, it's like your baby, please respect me a bit. Please respect me a bit. And like it was interesting to see how that their relationship there doesn't seem like fractured or broken. It's not really what I expected because they seem like your brothers, isn't it? The love is there, the protective nature is there, looking out for each other, telling each other.
It's actually a cute relationship. A genuine cute relationship. It's like, oh, even when I thought maybe it was jealousy might be the thing. But the guy scored goal and he was like, well done, you're gonna be the next. I was like, huh? Then what the hell happened? Then the last chapter happens. Like, oh, okay. Okay. And we still don't know what happened yet.
We don't. That's the worst
we
thing.
Just know the guy changed.
Do you know what? Like,
we just know he changed.
For what I'm guessing, maybe nothing really did happen. It was more like a growth thing. Because let's straight move on to chapter 124. And from the last chapter, we've already seen that they kind of share the same ideals and like the same dream of becoming a top striker. And we move on. We see they're kind of a little bit older now. I don't know how old they'll be, but they're definitely grown, and both of them playing for the same team. Imagine having to face both up front as in those youth teams. You know how crazy that would be. Like,
oh my god, that's the one you just give up, bro. It's like what?
It's not nice.
Why? What's the point? It's like if I'm like Brighton and have to face Juventus in the group stage of Champions League. What's the point?
I just go home. I don't even show up.
We have Ronaldo and Dybala. So what do you want me to do as a Brighton player?
Hey, as a Brighton player, I'm getting autographs. I'm a fan.
I'm getting all your shirts, bro.
Trust me. Trust me, man.
We're playing 2 games. I'm gonna get a Ronaldo shirt this time. I'm gonna get the Palace shirt the other time. And for the rest, you're signing on. I'm bringing a book. You're signing on my book. Every single player.
See, if these players were smart, they would have done that early. They would have started getting Rin and size autographs early. If they
telling you, it's gonna be expensive now. Do you know how much it's gonna cost? Itoshi says autograph. They're not businessmen, clearly.
They're not at all. Yeah. So we see how they're balling out together, and like that vision of being the best in the world is still like in their hearts. And it's crazy to see Rin kind of because obviously Sai is definitely older. It's crazy to see how Rin is still able to kind of play up to his level even at that age, and that's why it's not hard
to keep up.
That's why I think he's so good now, because he was keeping up with a prodigy. He was keeping up with one of the best youth players in the world, and that's not easy at all.
The parents, I don't know what the parents are feeling them or what kind of genes they have to produce 2 Ronaldos in one team.
Imagine
like as kids. Genetics is stupid. It's literally having. It's not low key. You have Iniesta and Messi. You just gave birth to Iniesta and Messi, brothers. One with a crazy vision and one with a crazy dribbling and ability. Do you know how crazy that is? I'm set for life, bro. Mad. I want to see the parents, how they react. Like, I really gave birth to geniuses.
If I was them, I would just, I don't know, I would just be chuffed. I would be like, look what I've done. Look
You can't touch me.
That's what
no parents can chat to me. Like, so my son's a doctor. My son's my kid's Ronaldo and that. Messi. What?
Prodigies.
What?
I think, do you know what I like mostly about both as brothers? They're not really gassed about themselves. Like when they're sitting down talking to each other, there's never a moment in time when you feel like they're overly, into themselves. They'll be like, "Oh, look, we're ballers and we're so special." Now they're very, because you have to give props to their parents then, because they're still very grounded.
Even down to earth.
Have weird attitudes sometimes, but they're very grounded in like their perspective and stuff. And man, say telling his brother, I'm leaving tomorrow to go to Spain to play for Real Madrid. My days. That's what we know is special. Yeah, man's going from Japan, flying over to play for the Real Madrid youth.
Jeez.
And it's crazy, that perspective. And not a lot of players, especially from the, I think, Japanese background, could be able to say that I've been picked to go and play for Real Madrid. And to leave at such a young
age as well.
It's actually a big deal. It's actually a big deal, and it definitely probably shaped how he is as a person, and who I think it would be cool to see that more, like see that kind of character progression and how that's really and changes perspective and how he plays football. But they still have that interaction when they're like, look, we still have that shared. We're not going to be close to each other, but we have that shared dream. We're still going to become the best in the world.
Yeah,
like just do your thing.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
I'm dead. Okay, this bit is really why I think they're kind of beefing, because obviously now there's another mini kind of time skip. I think it's been 2 years. Rin is balling now at his level, kicking like he's doing the most, and this is that you can definitely see in this particular moment he's developing that kind of selfishness to his game, because he's thinking about his brother and thinking about catching up or matching him during the match. Like he doesn't really care. Like you're talking about how he playing without his brother feels restricting. It doesn't feel, it's not the same.
Yeah.
He kind of wants that. Like I feel like that's definitely how their relationship was based, and like the foundation of it was football. And he really missed that, and that's what he wanted. And when my guy comes back and tells him, I'm not a striker no more, I'm playing midfield, he's vexed.
It's like, huh? They're gonna change your dream like that after 2 years.
It's like,
Only
what?
2 years and you change your dream. And niggas like, you don't know, I've been to the bigger world, my friend.
I've seen it all. And like it's like you were saying earlier, imagine the kind of players he's seen and the players he's played with.
Yeah.
He has a different perspective to football now than like his brother. So it's obvious that
like I've seen Harry Kane. I can't compete with Harry Kane.
I'm not built like that. He's like, I'm not built like that. And I personally think is a good.
So you are. I think he has a belief. He has a belief in his little brother because he wants his brother to still be a striker. It's like, no, I might not be built like that. I don't have maybe the physical presence like you do, but I know I have the vision. So I want to help a striker like you. But so I don't think it's complete like hate or like, oh, I don't want to play with you anymore. I think it's just like, I feel like it's getting. I think when they explore his character more, we might find out that he's just like doesn't maybe have the confidence we thought he has.
Yeah.
So like, no, I don't think I'm good enough to be like the striker I wanted to be. So I'm going to play to my strengths, which is going to be like falls into the midfield and support my brother. But I don't think Rin gets that point. He's just pissed because like he changed your. Do you know how mad I'll be if we grew up with this ideal for the longest time for 8-10 years. Then you go out England, you go to Spain, you go to Italy, come back and change your ideal, and you're never going to give me a proper explanation. Just like, oh, I've been to the bigger world. Face me 1-on-1. If you lose, I'm not a striker. It's like, what? So I understand why Rin is going to be pissed. But yeah, we need more exploration because this backstory is fire so far.
It is fire.
That's what he does. The mangaka with backstories he's just different. He just explores the characters deeper. It's like, yes, I love this.
He just has a way of getting us really invested in these players beyond the football.
Yeah.
Even though it is focused on football. And
football, yeah.
I definitely wouldn't be surprised if Rin doesn't even love the game of football as much as his brother, and it's kind of like he's more invested in the relationship that football has allowed him to have with his brother than football itself, you know. And maybe that's why he was vexed. He was like, bro, that was my dream. This is what I love to do. And I think he wants to prove a point to say. He wants to prove a point and say that, look, that dream you gave up, bro, you shouldn't have given it up. Like, I'm going to get there regardless, just to show you shouldn't have given it up. And the end of this chapter, that proposition is 1-on-1. Oh, the next chapter is going to be mad. Putting their dreams on the line.
Or if he doesn't get embarrassed too much, because one has the experience, one doesn't. So it's gonna be exciting to see. It's gonna be exciting to see. But I really need to see what happened to my man in Spain.
Yeah,
that's what I'm most interested in.
Life and that.
But like you said, it might be like nothing happened. Just like I need to see what happened. Who did he meet? I feel like there's a player out there that humbled this man. Or maybe change his ideals instead. Maybe not humble, because most times it's like he saw a rival, he beat him, he changed. Maybe just like he saw a midfielder that was like so crazy,
inspired him in that.
No, something. But I know there's a player out there that just influenced him. I'm so interested. I need to see more. I need more chapters. It's not coming fast, bro.
It's not. Any kind of last thoughts on these couple chapters so far then?
I would say we in the last I think it was 121 or 122. They said there's not going to be any kind of penalty shootout. There's not been no extra time.
Oh yeah,
or anything like that. So my prediction is going to end in 3-3. Either 3-3 or 4-4. Right, it's going to be a draw. I feel like we know because Isagi hasn't scored. So I feel like he's going to score maybe 1 or 2 goals.
Yeah.
But Shidou's definitely scoring as well. There's either going to be 3-3 or 4-4. Then they have no choice. It's going to be like, wait. So they're both as good as each other. So what are we going to do now?
Yeah. No, that's
I think it's going to be 3-3. Yeah, my prediction is 3-3. Isagi scores 1 more goal. Shidou scores the 2 goals to catch up. Then it's going to be 3-3. Stalemate. Like, yeah.
I don't know if I like the.
I want to see what sorry.
I think I like what you were saying, I don't think I like that. I got not your prediction. I don't like that. It has to end. If it ends in a draw, the game that just ends. I really want to see somebody win.
But if someone who wins is gonna be picked for the other person, then
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be brave if the person makes like Blue Lock lose. I say, what's next for them? Are they just gonna dissolve, or maybe they get sent away to do this or nothing? They build up from the bottom again, like play so good in that like J League that they have to get chosen in the national team.
Yeah.
But I just know whatever path the mangaka takes, I'm gonna be happy with it. It's gonna be good. It's got to the point I trust him now. He has earned my trust as a mangaka, so I'm happy to where the story goes.
Likewise. Yeah, I don't really have much to add to that. These last couple chapters definitely have been special and just showcased why this series continues to garner so much attention. Like, you need to pay attention to this manga because it's on the up, and they're doing very special things in this series. How they're able to show football as a sport and the raw emotions, as well as outside sports, like the relationships that are built like through football and that. And it was this chapter 122, was it 120? No, I lied, it's 121 to 124. Blue Lock review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Basically, I hope you you stay in tune with us and continue to follow the series with us. Obviously, we like to let the chapters build up a little bit before we jump and review them. So, but definitely expect more from us. And anything else before we close, bro?
Just obviously read Blue Lock. It's the next one up. I keep saying this. When it gets animated, it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be the next big thing. So hopefully it gets a good studio, and only good things about Blue Lock. So I'm just happy. I'm in a good mood when reading this manga. So
100%. Yeah, so that's it from us, guys. Thank you for listening. Follow us on our socials, like, comment, and anything you want to see from us. Watch out for more content because we're really trying to be more consistent and bring more entertainment and interesting things, videos for you guys to listen to. So that's it for me, and I hope you guys just enjoy life and that, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'll catch you guys in a bit, man.